How's it going, everyone? My name is True Underdog, and today we'll be reacting to 6 new brutalities in Mortal Kombat 11. First up, we have the 3 brutalities you get from doing Kombat League. And then after that, the 3 final brutalities are from the recent Hopping Mad Tower Challenge. I just want to stop for a second and say how cool it is that we get new brutalities every month or so. That's pretty interesting. Alright, so without any further ado, let's start the brutalities. Now, I wanted to start off with Cetrion. And then for my opponent, we're going to go ahead and pick D'Vorah because that may save me in the demonetization, but I don't know why I try anymore. I'm pretty much guaranteed to get demonetized again. For a while, YouTube was really cool and didn't demonetize anything. However, now just like before, they're pretty much demonetizing every single thing I do, which is unfortunate. But you know what? I like this game and you all like this game, so you know what? It's worth it. All right, so let's check out this brutality. What are the requirements? Okay, got to be pretty far away from the opponent, and the last hit must come from the tornado. Okay, well, let's do it. There we go. Let's see it. Oh, it's like Cabal. You just spin them into nothing. That's pretty clever. Wait, are they just nothing? No, she's just nothing. Okay. No, wait. She's there. Will the tornado stop spinning? And then she'll fall out of it. No, it just keeps spinning. All right, so it's not just like Cabal. I thought maybe the tornado would stop spinning and their corpse would just fall to the ground like a body of meat, but no, they just keep on spinning indefinitely. That's kind of cool. It's not the easiest one to get because the tornado doesn't quite have full screen reach. It only travels for about 3/4 of the screen, so it's kind of tough to space correctly, but if you get it, it looks pretty cool. Now, of course, you will never see it in Kombat League because Variation 3 is terrible with Cetrion. It isn't even worth using. All right, so next up we have Kollector, and his is actually pretty easy to do because it can be done in all 3 variations, but here's the interesting thing. You have to land the first hit. That's the crazy part. So if the opponent hits you first, you just can't get this brutality. It becomes impossible. I don't think there are many brutalities like that. This one you can actually be locked out of right at the start. So if I don't get the first hit, I can't do the brutality. So here's hoping that I get it. I'm just gonna do it down 4. It's a pretty easy way to ensure that I get it. And here we go as she sliced right down the middle. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. That's a pretty cool one, and I love this scroll. Kollector is such a fun character. I wish he had more depth in story mode because he's so complex. I feel like he's very smart, has the 6 arms, loves to collect things, all that fun stuff. It's honestly a very simple brutality, but I think it's a good one. Let's go ahead and rate these. So I would give this one like a 6 out of 10, and the Cetrion one maybe a 7 out of 10 because they keep on spinning forever and it tears their skin off. That's kind of cool. And once again, thankfully, this brutality is much easier to get. It can be done in any variation. You just got to land that first hit. All right, and then last but not least for the Kombat League brutalities, we have Frost. Now this one actually is a little bit tricky because it does require you to do core overload. So that's only possible in Variation 3, which is actually a good variation. Some would even argue her best variation, but you have to allow the bomb to actually detonate and kill the opponent. This can be a bit tricky because the bomb doesn't do a ton of damage on block and also does damage to Frost herself. Now let's go ahead and double check just to be sure here. Final hit must come from the amplified core overload. Yep, that's the only thing we need, so just this one right here and spin the bar. Now if done in the corner, it's actually not very tough to even combo into, but I'm wondering if it counts when the opponent is in the air. Some of these brutalities, the opponent can't actually be in the air. They have to be standing on the ground. Dang it, she ran away at the last minute. Stand there. Oh, what? We both die? Really? It's like Cyrax? Oh my god, that's fantastic. Or like Raiden, we just both die, but it still counts as my win. Okay, that's pretty fantastic. I actually really like that. That's ridiculous. So you lose and win at the same time. That's hysterical. Wow, so that one doesn't have a ton of style, I'm not gonna lie, but just the comedic factor alone I think makes it an 8 out of 10 for me because that's hilarious. You both die, but you still get the win. That's some Yoshimitsu level seppuku. I can really dig it. That's funny. That's really funny. 8 out of 10. All right, so now it's time for the second set of brutalities. Once again, these are from the Hopping Mad Tower Challenge, so let's go ahead and do it. We got Liu Kang. This one should be possible in any variation. Once again, we're going to be killing on D'Vorah because that just makes the most sense for the blood. Alright, let's go ahead and check the requirements. I know it comes from his bicycle kick, but what else could there be? Just rapidly press square and triangle during the final hit, and it has to come from the bicycle kick. That should be pretty easy, honestly, because I do believe the bicycle kick actually restands the opponent. Mash the button! It didn't count. Ah, got a mercier. I was too fast. There we go, kick her, keep kicking her, keep kicking him. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. That's actually a really cool one. That's going to be an 8.5 out of 10, almost a 9 out of 10. That's pretty fun. And once again, a very easy brutality to get. Just end your combo with bicycle kick and you're pretty much guaranteed this one. Just don't forget to mash the buttons and it's pretty satisfying to pull off. And next up we have Cassie Cage, and of course we're rocking the classic skin. It looks really nice. Don't ask me how it's classic. She's only been in one game, but that's what they called it. Now it's called Game Over. Gotta love how they're pandering to the zoomers. Let's see here. Must hold down 1 during the final hit of kneecapping. Must be some distance away. That's incredibly vague. That is extremely vague. I'm going to try to be full screen just to make sure it happens. And the final hit has to come from kneecapping. Okay, so just end with one of the cheapest projectiles in the game. Shouldn't be too tough to get. There we go. Okay, just takes 1 leg off. We've seen that one before. I'm gonna give this like a 2 out of 10 because that's just a recycled animation. So it's definitely not very flashy, not very creative, but very cost efficient, and it's also very easy to do. Once again, one of the best projectiles in the game. You probably saw I dodged Divorce projectile when using it. It's super effective. So if you enjoy playing Cassie and you find yourself very far from the opponent, it's a very easy brutality to get. And then last but not least, we have Skarlet, of course rocking the Cold War skin because it is the best looking skin for her in the entire game. Fight me in the comment section, I don't mind. And we have to end with this string and must hold back during the final hit, and that's it. That should be a pretty easy one to get because that string is very good and also safe on block. I missed back during the beta, and when the game first came out, she would actually use blood based on the color of the opponent, so these weapons should all be blue, but they're not. They got rid of that, and I wish they hadn't. It was so cool. Oh, cutting her clean in half. Oh my goodness. You know what? That one's like a 3 out of 10. Still not that great, but very easy to get, and she bleeds blue. Look at that. Even the rain is blue. So at least that part is still true, but I missed back in the day when all of her weapons would be the color of the opponent's blood. I also missed back when Garrus had blue blood. That was really cool, but you know what? Still an okay brutality, below average, but very easy to get, so that's something. Alright everyone, that's about it for the new brutalities in Mortal Kombat 11. This video is almost guaranteed to get demonetized, so please do me a favor and check out at least one more of my videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like down below and share the video around. It really does help my channel out a ton. And finally, why not keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell? That way you never miss a future video. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.